Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Good Morning Tarot. I just returned from a week-long retreat, and it was a beautiful one. It was a beautiful retreat. Now I am back to my home at this time, and it's good to be back home. Now, the beautiful news about it is when I arrived, the agate slices that I ordered earlier arrived while I was in having my retreat, and so I had them be exposed under the moon by my windowsill the whole night yesterday, and I had some interaction with them this morning for the first time, and it's beautiful. I mean, you see here, so far they represent at least several chakras. No, the red one, the red agate, symbolizes the lower chakras, from the sacral, from the root chakra to the sacral, and yes, even to the solar plexus chakra, from red to yellow. This one represents the heart chakra, which is green color, and slightly bluish, so in a certain sense also the throat chakra. This one represents the throat, the third eye chakra, and partly also the crown chakra. Well, this one represents the crown and the third eye chakra. So somehow also the root chakra, there's a little bit reddish in it. Now, I was looking at them and they told me a story. Now, it's very interesting. Looking at this red agate, what I saw are three people coming out from a dark place. The first thing that came to me is, are these people coming out of a cave after sort of like making an adventure? Coming out of a cave. No, that's the first thought I came. But later on, what came to me is, are these three people coming out of a movie house? It can be also. So we'll try to see what resonates with you. Now, whatever it is, I see right now a mountain with a lake. Now, if you just came from a cave, maybe sort of like an adventure hike or something, exploratory hike, then it could be in a place where there is a mountain and a lake. So something about nature. So maybe you went on an adventure. If you were watching a movie and you're just about to go out of the movie, for example, if you were watching a movie and you went out of the movie, I don't know if it's in your recent past or presently happening or about to happen, okay. There might be a lake and a mountain in that movie that you saw, okay. It's quite interesting. Now, one among the three of you is a very, very beautiful aura. This person is someone that you find joy being with, someone that is full of life, someone who has very positive energy, somebody who's very attractive and draws people to them because of the beautiful energy that they emit. Okay, so this is what I can see. One of the three of you is somebody who has a very beautiful vibe. Now here, what I see is somebody, this person seems to be somebody who is very contemplative, somebody whose energy is very still. This person is somebody who's calm. I mean, even when everybody is already panicking, this person is just calm and composed. They can do that, okay? So, whoever these other two people, they're very lucky to have this person with them. He or she has a very positive energy, and the two companions are benefiting from this person at this time. Now, I do not know why, but I see ice cream or sundaes, either ice cream or a sundae, and I also see a bouquet of flowers. I see an ice cream or a sundae and a bouquet of flowers. Now try to see how it resonates with you at this time. So this is what we can see from this new set of crystals. No? Usually they use them as coasters, but for me, they are scrying materials. It's beautiful. I resonated well with them. Anyway, let's go to the tarot reading. Okay, remember that this is a general reading, so it's for all signs. By the way, we now change our sunset tarot into all signs also. So you do not only have the good morning tarot for all signs, but also the sunset tarot. So at the beginning of the day and at the end of the day, you will have a reading for all signs. And then we won't have any reading for specific signs today. We will resume it on Monday, and we will have 2 signs for each day from Monday to Saturday. Okay. Sunday will be sort of like a surprise day. It depends on how the spirit will blow. Okay. Now, for our main energy for today, a chapter has just closed. But it's beautiful that the chapter closed because it seems to be it was a painful chapter. Okay, so a chapter has closed. It was really a very challenging one because this person really fell on the ground, and all their chakras were affected by it. Try to see. Have you been in a situation wherein you really felt tired? For some of you, you even have symptoms. Back pains is what is coming here. It has caused you, whatever that chapter was, it was a chapter wherein you have been anxious. Maybe there were certain questions that you couldn't find the answer, and they troubled you. They even gave you some symptoms. They gave you anxieties. I don't know, maybe you were in a transition period, or maybe there was a problem that you just couldn't find the answer. Maybe there is a question in your life that you couldn't find an answer. But that chapter is closing at this time, and you are slowly beginning to see the light. So if it is something that has caused you a lot of anxiety, something that you've been trying to find an answer to but you couldn't find, somehow at this time you are slowly beginning to see the light. Finally, you seem to be able to find some direction. I see marshes. It's like a place where there are scattered waters. Makes me think of mists also. It's like you've been in a place. If you would describe the situation that you have been in the previous chapter, it was like you were listlessly walking in a misty place, like in a marshy place. You know, when you walk in the marshes, you'll get yourself wet. You might even get bogged down by the path that you are walking on. So it was really a very difficult situation that you were in, and you couldn't see things clearly. That's why you had some anxieties. You were in a situation wherein things are not clear, and you are just like listlessly going through. It's like you're just trying to make it through. You just keep one step after another, but you don't know where you are going, and you couldn't find the answer to a certain question, or maybe several questions, because there are a lot of swords here. You had many things to consider during that time, and it has caused you some discomfort, for some of you even back pains. But that chapter is closing. The darkness is, what comes to me right now is the phrase, it is darkest before the dawn. So you have undergone a moment where it was really quite uncomfortable. But now the dawn is coming. The dawn is arriving, and you are finally beginning to see the light. you still feel a little bit, you know, as if you a little bit you couldn't move completely. I mean, like for example, move forward immediately. It might take some time because there are certain things that you need to adjust in your life right now before you can finally move forward. But you have already had some enlightenment. Somehow you have already an idea of what you're going to do in order to free yourself. But at this time, you still cannot move. So there are certain anxieties that has pinned you down. And for you to be able to free it, you have to slowly remove those anxieties little by little. It's like those. It's like you're like a pincushion that there are a lot of. It's like also a person who has just been acupunctured. No? Uh, Before you can freely move, you need to remove the swords. So you need to slowly address those anxieties. And I think what comes to me right now is if it is something that you can do within 3 minutes, do it already. So at this time, after reading this card or after viewing this card, if there's something that you can do it in less than 3 minutes, do 3 minutes, do it now. Attend to it now, and you will start to feel better. Okay. Now slowly, you need to remove all these swords, these anxieties. No, for some of them, maybe you just entrust it to the divine. Sometimes we forget the presence of the divine in our life. We rely too much on ourselves. That's why we get bogged down with a lot of anxieties. We forget that there is the divine in our life. And sometimes all we have to do, actually, you can entrust all the swords to the divine right now. And then maybe the divine will decide which are the things that you can handle, and the rest he might handle himself. You ask also your spirit guides, the angels. You ask them, look guys, I am right now bogged down by a lot of things that are causing me anxiety. Could you please solve it for me? Please help me. Ask the spirit, ask the divine, Lord, I am bogged down with a lot of challenges right now. Can you solve it for me, please? Something like that. So after this one, you can also pray to the divine to remove all these anxieties. But I think the light is beginning to come in. So there are certain enlightenment now that are coming to you. In fact, for some of you, you realized something that you never thought there was in you. It's like an aha moment, like, aha, I never realized there is. You know, looking at here, at this red jasper right now, I see cloudy skies that are beginning to clear. So it's like your mind right now, there is a certain enlightenment now. It's not completely clear, but now you can see the light, and somehow you see a direction that you can go to that is promising and will somehow address a big part of these things that are causing you anxiety right now. Now, what can we expect in the near future? Yeah, you will receive guidance from the universe. It will be, I think, whatever this light that is coming now, it's going to be clearer soon. And you will recognize it as a gift from the universe. The final answer that will make you succeed. It's the final answer also that will make you be thankful to the divine, because it will be something that will address very distinctly or address a big part of these things that are questions. It's like a realization. Oh, I never realized that it was this. It was because of this one. All the while, I thought that I am not able to go forward because because of my incapacity, something like that. It's like you thought what you thought was actually what is lacking in you was actually something that was part of who you truly are. And all you had to do is to understand who you are. And once you understand who you truly are, then you will be able to navigate yourself away from this anxious chapter. It's a realization of a certain thing in you, that when you realize that part in you, you will finally know how to handle it. It's like you get to know who you are more, and once you get to know who you are more, then you are able to address what has been sort of like a problem for you for a long time. It's because now you realize, no wonder I couldn't move forward. It is because there is something in my personality that I need to consider. And once I consider this part of me, I will be able to move forward. Something like that. Well, this is quite vague, no? But if it resonates with you, I think you will know what I'm trying to say. Okay? So, there is something that you will discover about your person that will help you find your way out of here. It's something that is, you realize, no wonder I am like this. No wonder I couldn't move forward. No wonder it's because I was like this. Something like that. And now that you understand yourself more, you will finally be able to remove a big part of these swords that are incapacitating you right now. You feel like something that has been pinned down to the ground because of these anxieties, okay? And you couldn't move forward, and you couldn't move forward, and you're that person who is very good, very able to achieve a lot of things, but for quite some time you couldn't move forward. You were in a slump. You couldn't move forward. So it was like you were in a, not really a rut, but in a slump. You cannot move forward. Something like that. Okay, now what is the advice of the universe for you? Well, better days are awaiting for you. So, I'll respond to this one. Use the knowledge the light that you just saw. If you apply it into your life right now, you will be able to remove all these swords, and it will be replaced by the Four of Wands. Somebody who is celebrating, and the celebration is not only for you, but also for the people who were concerned in the situation that you were in. They too will benefit from it, because finally you saw the light and you will be able to move again. I think you will become productive again. You see here, there are a lot of fruits and flowers in the above this. So you will be on a stable situation, and there will be celebration. You will become productive again. So you will be able to remove this slump. You'll receive new inspiration, and this new inspiration will lead to better days. A days of celebration. No, I don't know. Something about wedding. Maybe you will be attending like a wedding, or maybe wedding of the person within you. You'll be more mature. This will lead to more maturity on your part, and there will be sunny days. There will be celebration. People will find joy. You will be happy, and then people around you who might have been affected by your incapacity at the past will also celebrate with you. And from darkness, there will be light. So, you see here, from dark to gray to yellow. Okay, so, so just go on. Allow the Spirit to guide you with the new inspiration and this new realization. This will lead to better days. And don't forget to say a little prayer. After this reading, go sit down for a while. Ask the Divine to finally remove all these things and lead you faster towards these better days. Okay, so this is what we have for you right now. I'm starting to have tingling sensations right now. I don't know, somebody might be having tingling sensations right now, like an aha moment, like, okay, something like that. Well, that's it for our tarot reading. Let's now go to the second part, which is the self-care tip. Okay, for our self-care tip, we have here This time is an intricately woven web of energy and life. Your gifts are needed outside your home. It is time to look around and see where you can help. What I see here is, I don't know what kind of insect this is, but I think it's a dragonfly. A dragonfly, just like a butterfly, is a symbolism of transformation. A dragonfly also is a kind of creature or kind of insect that draws attention without wanting to draw attention to them. You see, when we were children and we would go to the garden, oftentimes we are drawn to the beauty of the dragonfly. We get attracted to them, but they are that type of creature that they just fly around and try not to get attention of people. Actually, they have a tendency also to just remain still when they attach themselves to a grass, a piece of grass or a leaf. They would be very gentle, very still. It's like you have undergone right now, what I feel is, for some of you who are watching this video, you have undergone a certain degree of transformation, a certain degree of maturity, where you don't need other people's attraction in order to feel your self-worth. You're just happy just being yourself, and you're not, and you do not need other people's attention in order to feel affirmed of who you truly are. You believe in yourself and you're just happy, just silently going about life. But because of this transformation, somehow the card is telling you, you need to share the gifts that you have received from the divine to the world. So it can be, for some of you, maybe after this video, somebody might be in need of some of your advices. Or some people might just need to be with you. You know, sometimes the best thing that we can give to other people is our presence. Even if we don't say anything, just like the dragonfly. The dragonfly is just present in a garden, and yet they attract other people's attention. They make other people feel alive again. You know, when you are a child, when you see a dragonfly, suddenly you feel excited. You want to follow the dragonfly. You want to touch the dragonfly. Some of them even try to catch the dragonfly and keep it with them. Why? It's because there is something very positive about the presence of the dragonfly, that it uplifts the spirit of people. That's why also you have to be careful also that not to allow other people to just monopolize your presence and your energy. Because you are very attractive right now, people might try to, get 100% of your attention and prevent you from also touching other people. So there is a certain beauty also with the dragonfly being a little bit detached from the situation, so that your energy will not be just limited to one person, but to many people around. And now there are some people who tend to monopolize things. They try to get our attention to the point that the others can no longer benefit from your attention and your energy. So have good boundaries also, so that you can maintain a certain position where everybody around you can benefit from your positive energy, from your positive presence. No need for you to draw attention. People will be drawn to you. Somehow, the invitation I feel of the card is just to go out. Okay, spend some time just to go out. Even if you don't say anything, your presence can already make a difference to the life of the people around you. So if today somebody invites you to go out, or you have a desire to just go out for a short while, let the spirit guide you. It will benefit somebody, or it will benefit even the environment. Maybe what makes me think is also the creatures, the animals around you. No, your presence can benefit them, and I think for some of you, you will draw animals towards you because they will be drawn to your positive energy. So right now, if you are in a very good disposition, just go out, even if you don't say anything. Your presence will be a great gift to the universe already. Because at this present time, it's as if the universe is saying, go out and bring good tidings to everything around you, the whole of the universe. And if you are needed to give some advice, or maybe to give, to listen to somebody or to interact with somebody, be open to that also, to that possibility. It's as if the universe is saying, we need you right now to contribute something to the universe. Your help is needed right now by the universe. So if you are being drawn outside, don't hesitate to go outside. But at the same time, bring your spirit guides are there with you. Well, just ask them, okay, I'm going out right now. Please protect me and please help me that I will be able to accomplish what the divine or what you guys want me to accomplish today. So it's like that. So journey with the spirit so that the spirit will lead you where they need you to be. Okay. So that's it for today. Right now, the self-care tip is contributing something to the world. Even with just your mere presence, it's already a big contribution to the universe. So that's it for today. I hope it resonates with you at this time. And thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel and for subscribing. It is helping the channel to grow, and it's helping the channel to reach out more people. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.